What is packing with you, YouTube? This is your man King Howie back with another video. Wow, what a game. What a game. I don't know where to start. Well, first of all, I would like to start with the play calling. More nonsense from Mike McCarthy. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I know we had, you know, injured players on the field with Devontae Adams having his calf issue, Randall Cobb being absent, Geronimo Ellison being absent, and Jimmy Graham dealing with a knee issue. That was a problem. Aaron Rodgers having to work with young receivers in a division game such as this one on the road. And that's one thing that I would have to say about the Packers is that we haven't found that balance on the road as of yet. It seems like on the road where we are it's a tale of two halves. Either we do well the first half or we do well the second half. Aaron Rodgers, I mean, he had a good day as far as stats. 400 yards. I think 3 touchdowns. But the first half is where he stunk it up the most. Having 2 fumbles, missing wide open players, not settling for the check down on second and, second and 15 second. Like, this dude is always looking for the home run play. I think he played very, very poor in the first half. Shout out to the Lions. They did what they had to do, and that was win at home. And just a lot of mistakes. The punt that hit the Lions player on the forearm, and they said that it hit Kevin King, and they let LeGarrette Blount run it in the end zone on the 2-yard line, goal line play. After they had went down and drove down the field and scored, so that put us in the hole 14-0. I don't know why we couldn't get the Devontae Adams going early in the first half. And I don't know why we didn't try to get our running backs involved on more screenplays. Just seems like we keep having these dead series. Like we can't convert on third downs. And then the penalties. The penalties hurt us a lot. We could have had a chance to win the game if whoever that DB was that made a great defensive play and then wind up taunting the receiver, gave him a first down. So we got to clean up those little mistakes. Another big issue in this game was Mason Crosby missing all those field goals. I don't know what's going on, whether Scott is holding the ball wrong. I don't know. A couple of times it looked like he was tilting it a little here and there, off a couple of degrees. Then Mason Crosby has to go change his shoe on the sideline, and he comes back out there and misses another field goal. Wind up hitting one at the very end of the game that had to score the 31-23. Tough pill to swallow, man. Getting this L against the Lions. Aaron Rodgers just holding on to the ball too long. Like, bro, throw the ball out of bounds and live another play. Why do you want to hold on to the ball and get a sack, and then you putting us in deeper, you putting more pressure on the offense when we got to play second and 15, second and 18, third and long? Like, dude, get rid of the rock. Just throw the ball away. Gosh, just poor awareness in the pocket in the first half with Aaron Rodgers. Like, come on, man. You are too old to keep making these same mistakes. Trying to buy time. We just get rid of the ball, man, because we already know you injury prone. It was a couple of tackles where you ran out of the backfield. The one where you stretched it out for a first down, I thought he was hurt. I was like, all right, here we go again. Time to bring in DeShone Kizer. This team, oh my God. I know it's only week 5. It's only week 5, but the weeks are starting to pick up as the season goes along. And like I've said before with this team and all of these Packer YouTubers jumping the gun, I think we could finish at 13-3, 11-5. No, just win 10 games. Just win 10 games. Oh my God. I mean, the defense did what it could do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of youth out there. Shout out to the Lions. Shout out to the Lions. They were loud. Patricia put together a great game plan as far as engineering a defense to put pressure on Aaron Rodgers and the offense. Aaron Rodgers' emotions and his frustrations on the field. Move on to the next play. All of that pouting and bitching and complaining and whining. I'm getting tired of it. I really am. If you're going to be a leader 100% of the way, man. You don't want the teammates to see you, you know what I'm saying, frustrated out there. Those guys know that they have to make plays. Oh, man, this team this year. We know the Packers going to be at practice probably Tuesday or Wednesday. I forget who we play week 6. I think we play, the 49ers. We have a home game against the 49ers. That should be a winnable game. Then we go into the bye week, and then we go face the Rams in L.A., which is going to be a tough game on the road. I'm like damn near close to selling my ticket if we're going to be playing like this on the road. I could go do something else. So we'll see, man. You know, this was a weird game. But the ship must keep the ship must keep going, man. The band has to keep playing. So hopefully the Packers can clean up not the physical mistakes, but a lot of the mental mistakes, and it has to start with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, his attitude throughout this week was just poor, just pitiful. I'm ashamed of his attitude, calling out the coaches. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to call out the coaches and the play calling, you know, still harboring feelings over the Buffalo Bills loss, man, we won the game. Move on. Think about next week. You know, calling out the coach and all that, calling out the coach's play calling, like, man, stop it. This team is not gonna play well this year or do anything well this year if Aaron Rodgers keeps up this whatever he's doing in a locker room and with the organization. It's like he got a chip against the damn organization. We paid you your money, man. You got paid. Things are not always going to go your way. And it was interesting, you know, I'm watching Fox Game Day with Terry Bradshaw, Howie Long, and Michael Strahan. And Terry Bradshaw comes out and says, Aaron Rodgers is just jealous because of what these other quarterbacks are doing. The Pat Mahomes and Drew Brees and, the big numbers that these quarterbacks, the Ryan Fitzpatricks, and he feels that he's not being mentioned and included in those names every week. Like, bro, we get it. We get it. We get it. The whole nostalgia and title of you being the best quarterback in the NFL and stuff like that. We get it. You want to live up to those standards. I understand. You want the hype. You want the yards. You want the touchdowns. You want the offense to be prolific. I understand that. You want the offense to be dominant, led by you. You know what I'm saying? Starring you, co-starring you. You know what I mean? Directed by you. You want all of that. But it's not looking like that this year, man. The way that this team is put together under new management, we have a new GM, we have new coaches, and you're gonna have to get used to those things, man. Like I told Packer fans before this season, this is a trial and error year. There's gonna be plenty of mistakes that this team will make. This team doesn't really play well until it starts getting toward the end of the year. Yes, we have had seasons where we have started off great. Yes, we have had that. But as of this year, this team has to gel. This team has to gel. Period. And Aaron Rodgers' attitude is not helping that process. And Mike McCarthy, he's not the type of coach that likes to have in-house stuff get out and leak out into the press. And Aaron Rodgers don't got a problem with doing that. Just speaking his mind. Like, come on, man. I blame some of this game on Aaron Rodgers, man. He has to take some of the blame. Fumbling the ball, putting too much pressure on the defense. The defense can only do so much with what we have. And you fumbling the ball and stuff like that is just breaking them down even more throughout the game. That's why they couldn't finish strong, because they had too many. They were on the field for the first half. All of the first half, the defense was on the field. You would think this team is one of the smartest teams in the NFL. You would think that they would, try to change some of the schemes or whatever. It just seems like the Packers keep going out there with the same old playbook. This is what we're going to run. This is what and I get it, Aaron Rodgers. I get it. You see the way that the play calling is for Pat Mahomes to where it fits. It fits his abilities and his talent to be successful. And you see how the offense fits for Sean Payton and Drew Brees, and how they're able to do different things with the offense. And it just seems like this Packer offense don't want to run the ball when we have running backs that can run the ball. So what if we don't get the big run play down the field? If the chains are moving, if you got Jamal Williams and Aaron Jones, you know what I'm saying, moving a rock, you know what I'm saying? These guys are picking up. 4 to 5 yards a carry. I mean, geez. All of this play action stuff with Aaron Rodgers and who was that? Ty Montgomery and somebody ran into each other on a crossing route. Which caused Aaron Rodgers to fumble the ball. I'm just like, this offense is not looking like it's supposed to. So, we going into week 6. We at home playing against the 49ers. It should be a bounce back game. That should be another gimme like the Buffalo Bills game was. And hopefully, the Packers can answer the questions that the fans are asking. What's going on with this team? Hopefully they figure it out. Once again, we lose to the Lions. Shout out to the Lions. They cooked us today, 31-23. So we'll see what happens next week in this entertainment football league.